All right, let's go to try it for number one. So I want you to classify this solid. When it says classify, I really want to name it. And what we mean by name it is tell me what it is. Is it a pyramid? Is it a prism? Is it a rectangular pyramid? A triangular pyramid? Like, what is it? Um, so first thing is we list the shape and then we list its classification. So it's either going to be a prism or it's a pyramid. In this case, it comes up to a point, and everything that comes up to a point is going to be a pyramid. So if all the edges are getting connected all in the same spot, that's a pyramid. Now we just need to name its base. So what we mean by its base is what it sits on, and you can hopefully see the shape. Now this is a 3D version of the shape, but if I was just to delete this, it'd look like a diamond. But I want you to name that shape. So if we were holding that in our hands, I would allow you all to argue that this is a square pyramid. I would also let you say it's a rectangular pyramid. Um, ULAR, rectangular pyramid. So a lot of my groups are like, hey, it's definitely a square pyramid, but nobody here told you like this side is 10 and this side is 10, then you know all sides are 10. Would you really disagree with me if I said this side was 10 and this side was 10 and a half? So if that's the case, they're not the same size. So then I have to call it a rectangle. So either of those, squared pyramid or rectangle pyramid, I'm going to allow to be the answer in this one. Okay. So now we've got to name its attributes. So how many edges, vertices, and faces? I like to do vertices because most people find those easiest, but another word for vertices are corners. So we have one corner here, and we have four corners at the bottom. A corner or a vertex is where edges meet and connect. So we have five of those. So now this is where I like you all to be able to actually draw these. I'd like you to try to draw one, and you'd start by drawing a square, and then you could put a point up, and then you could just connect all your corners to that point, and you've kind of made a 3D figure. And the advantage of doing that is if you can trace all those lines, you can count them. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we had 4 edges to make the bottom, 4 edges to make the walls. So we have 8 edges altogether. So how many faces do you have? We have 4 exterior walls, and then we have the face that it sits on. So there are 5 faces. So to summarize this all together, we have 8 edges, 5 vertices, and 5 faces.